Hi friends, this is Sai from Civil Department. In the last video lecture, we are discussing about remote sensing. So in remote sensing, we have discussed about definitions, basic components of remote sensing, electromagnetic radiation, and electromagnetic spectrum. We all discussed about the elements involved in the remote sensing also. In this video, let us discuss of advantages and disadvantages of remote sensing. First, we all look upon the advantages of remote sensing. So, advantages of remote sensing: the remotely sensed used data records are being records the satellite's images permanently so that the information can be provided in different wave bands. So the remote sensor data records the satellite images permanently. So satellites itself is giving the data permanently to the pictures. So that with the help of that pictures and images, we are going to study the data analysis. So next one, it provides the regional survey a maximum area coverage of the purpose to identifying the large characteristics of the different themes. The dynamic themes such as water, agricultural and recorded due to the respective coverage. Data can be the data of the single remotely censored image is due to various application and purpose. So for example, if any land survey has been taken, so the land survey itself it gives the more number of data, so the land can be used or not, or any work is going in land. So once the land has been surveyed, so it gives the multi-purpose uses. So you in that image only you are going to study what is happening in that land. So the point itself explains that the it provides survey of the maximum area coverage of the purpose for identifying the large characteristics of the different themes. The dynamic themes such as water, agriculture recorded due to the respect coverage. So for example, if any land is having water body, so water bodies lands also it has been studied. So here if for example any river flows are there, so water table also is there, so log systems are there, so it can be studied in the at one picture only. Data can be collected easily at various scales and resolutions. So once the data has been collected, so for example you want to survey at different areas plotted like this, so you all studied at this land. In this land only you are going to study what is happening in this land, so any geographical features are there is not, so with the help of the picture only you are going to study with that. So computers are used to quick process of the remote sensor data. So computers here main advantage is computers. So once you all collected data key points with the help of GPS tracking, so your data is given to the computers. So computers with the help of the AutoCAD or any software, so it gives the data of that picture, so it easily analysis of that one. So the analysis of remote sensing data is economically because the images are analyzed in the laboratory itself. Therefore, the cost of the field work is reduced. So if the computer is not having, and you people are with the labor, you are going to take the survey. So it takes a lot of time, and again you have to come to study. So it gives the lot of time. So once you take the image and you are going to study what is happening in the land, so how much land area you are required to construct anyone, or any damaged area also. Mainly remote sensor is used at the flooded area or dot area, or where the person cannot move to travel to take survey, so there it is used. So main the at borders also remote sensing used. You all people see the Gaji cinema or URA, so in that also futures they are using remote sensing at army, military, any engineering services also remote sensing has been used. Remote sensing, most of the technology using subject remote sensing itself is giving the 3D image. So you all people must have capable to learn the 3D pictures also. Some people nowadays have been studied with the picture study. Picture study is very important for this subject. So if you have any masters in this subject, so you people will be given direct pictures, so you must analyze data very quickly and very fastly with the smart study. So for example, you take the live example. So if you take picture of the crop in summer season, you take the picture of the crop while raining, you take the picture of the crop while early morning hours, you take the picture of the crop while seeding the plants, you take the picture of the, so you take the one crop only, you are taking different pictures. So you must have an idea about that study of that one. That is one example. Another example is, for example, any flooded area. So any flooded area, we cannot go what is happening in that area. So once you take the picture and you study very quickly where help is needed, you are going to help with the help of that one only. So the analysis of remote sensing data is economically because the images are analyzed in the laboratory itself. So you taken the pictures of the any land or any flooded area or any dot area. So here itself only we are giving the analysis at laboratory only. So therefore the cost of the field work is very reduced. So cost of the area has been reduced here. For any 3D, for 3D studies, studio satellite data is utilized. Three band image, three band images can produce the, three band images are used for the producing color composite, as it provides important details of the area than a single band image or aerial photography. So in olden days we are having only black and white. So if you having only black and white means you picture will be get white or black. If region is there, it will be get black. If there is no region, background will be white. So at present conditions we are all using photograph at a 3D colors only. Computers are used here very quickly, process to remote sensing using data. Remote sensing is advantages, mainly it reduces the quickly data collected. Once if the picture has been captured, so we are going to study. It is used at the traffics also. One people are monitoring at the section, so other people are just standing there and they guide the how with the help of the monitors. So for example, you people are coming from Hyderabad to Vijayawada. So Vijayawada around 50 kilometers there is more traffic. So you can learn with the help of the GPS. So you are taking with the help of GPS means itself here you are using remote sensing only. So you are monitoring by the GPS. So in GPS also it's showing that light traffic, heavy traffic, no delay of the traffic. In Google also you have been seen with this. So it is the best example of remote sensing technology used here. So so you way you are people are doing, if for example Hyderabad to Vijayawada nearly takes time 6 hours. So if heavy traffic is there, it takes 8 hours. So you will go to travel to in another direction also, so with the help of the GPS. So here GPS is connected with the remote sensing. So here sensors are used to give everything with the help of the sensors only. So here we are using the technology. So it is the one of the best example for remote sensing. In your mobiles also is having, while you are traveling, you people will see the guidelines how to we must go, where we should go, and how is there any delays is there in the traffic. So it is the best example of remote sensing. Another example is for remote sensing is, you all people nowadays seeing any hotels is there. So at the location of the capture only, with the marking of the hotels or any places are there, identify any historical places are there, It's also example for remote sensing. So there are many advantages of remote sensing subject. So for the civil engineer, remote sensing is the many very technology using subject. So if the any flooded area, only the aerial photographer and civil engineer are going to study the what is the condition of the land. So for example, another example is the best example is present live example we can take two to three. One is India and China border. So China army is coming. So how could we know? With the help of the remote sensing only. So here remote controllers, with the help of the remote controllers, so our Indian monitoring system will Indian border system will say, so these are our landmarks, so you should not come, you should not cross it. If you cross it, we will do against war. So that is one example. Another example is, you all people have been watched URI movie. So URI movie have watched means, so in that case, DRDO, with the help of the DRDO, so Indian army has appointed one remote sensing operator. So he is a planner with the help of the eagle with the CC camera. So he crossed the CC camera and it is monitoring everything. So here another example. So in remote sensing also there are two types of sensings. So one is active sensing and another one is passive sensing. So we all discussed about in the last classes. Active sensing means with the help of the sunlight direct which are emanated energy, it takes the active. Passive means which are committed from the energy without the help of passive has been energy has been recorded. So in sensing also two types we will discuss in the next video with the particulars active and sensing. In this video we are only discussing advantages and disadvantages of remote sensing. So let's come to the disadvantages. Remote sensing data is expensive for one time analysis and small area. So one of the disadvantages is, for example, you people are doing the job for the first time. So when you are doing the job or any project first time, it cost analysis very high, because this one we must have more experience on that, and we must have put the high experience, high economy we want. And analysis of a small area is very difficult in remote sensing. So if Indian geography you take very easy, or you take any small village, it takes some time, but it will be analysis only, so it takes some time. So that is the main disadvantage of remote sensing. So again we hear another problem with the remote sensing is, we must require some trained one. So we must have to have any trained one. So if you study remote sensing subject, you have some idea. So main theme is here to study the image study. You people are being studied at remote sensing means, you must have capable to learn what is what. So if you had given any one image, so we are given any image, you must able to learn what is in that picture. If you cannot read the picture or you cannot study the picture, so it is the loss. So that is the main example disadvantage of remote sensing. So we must need here technical one. It cannot prepare large engineering maps through the satellite. So once if you sometimes if you we take the help of the satellite pictures. So by conditions has been changed, so satellites pictures we cannot study it is correct or wrong. So all the time satellites images cannot be correct. So for this example is Dr. Y.S. Rajshekar Reddy has been missing case. So 36 hours or nearly 48 hours it has been taken that he is dead confirmed. So it is accidentally. So it has been taken in the remote sensing with the help of, with that help only, with the help of satellites only we are done. So it takes a lot of time. So it is one of the disadvantages of that one. Aerial photographers are costly, as to study dynamic feature are required when the irrespective photographs are used. So aerial photographers are also very aerial photographers. So for example, aerial photographers, if they take one time, there will be cost be analysis, and it is very one of the disadvantage. So only one, two, three drawbacks are there. in the remote sensing, remaining everything in the every technology is present moving with the help of the remote sensing subject only. So if you people are studying with this subject, remote sensing will be give everything to you. It main theme is it gives the picture study. You must have capable to study of the any picture. You must know the geographical conditions. You must analyze the image. So everything is being given in remote sensing only. So next topic we will discuss about the active and passive. So in remote sensing, there are two topics. One is active, next one is the passive. So active sensing means the active remote sensing system generates its own energy. So active itself giving. So what is meant by the active? So you people, if anyone hit you, you will actively react. So it's the active example. So the active remote sensing system generate its own energy to emulate the target and record the reflected energy. So if you take any ball, you hit the wall, hit on the wall, so it comes back to you. So energy, you again you catch the ball. So here you people are hitting the ball and again you are catching. So here directly you are the active and so like that only example with the help of the sunlight it is working. So sunlight is the active, you may can take example. The another one is the microwave part in the electromagnetic spectrum forms the base of the operation active remote sensing system. This type of system does not rely on solar radiations. As the solar radiation gets neglected in the microwave region, the wavelength of the active remote sensing system is greater than the 1 mm. The best example of this type system is symptomatic aperture radar. So symptomatic aperture radar is the one example. Otherwise, the other example for you people to understand, aerial survey is the best example for the active. While morning it's taken, while you take any aerial survey, the picture has been recorded directly. So next one is the passive. The passive remote sensing system is generates energy based upon the solar radiation in order to illuminate the target. The visible of the infrared part in the electromagnetic spectrum forms the base of the operations. The passive remote sensing system. So the passive, for example, you people have been seen the Gaji movie. So in the submarines, so first there pass one light. So some energy has been passed. So it hits the rock or hits the opposite direction or it hits the anything. And if it hits, again it reflected. So that energy has been recorded in the passive. So with the hitting, the energy the passive has been taken. It's one of the example you may can take. The wavelength of the passive remote system lies between the 0.4 to 1 mm. Any electromagnetic sensing system is an example for passive remote sensing system. So in this video we have discussed about the advantages and disadvantages active and passive remote sensing system. So in the last video I had given very clearly with the detailed of remote sensing. In the detail of remote sensing, mainly 5 to 6 parts are there. So one is source of energy. So I had been given one diagram also. Sunlight to source of energy. Sun is the example of source of energy. So when sun is the source of energy here. So sun, sun will be the source of energy. The remote sensing requires energy illuminated or providing the uh, electromagnetic energy to the target. The type of energy in the remote sensing is being obtained from the sunlight. So here the best example is the sun. So sun gives the light rays. So light rays. So the light rays which comes from the sun is the example source of energy for the remote sensing. So source of energy here is sun. Source of energy is sun. So next one is the radiation at atmosphere. So when sunlight rays, so when sunlight emits energy, so sunlight coming, so any atmosphere is there. So atmosphere means above the ground level to the or you maintain when sunlight hits the ground, so it's also example. So ground level here atmosphere. So this one is the radiation of the at radiation at atmosphere. So radiation at atmosphere, it means the remote sensing energy with the which transfers from the source of the target interacted with the atmosphere and reflects the same energy from the target of the sensor. So if you want to take any picture, so if you take picture at night time, so at night time you take the picture, you will get the black. So you take the picture at early morning, here is the object, so you will get that object in the morning. So that means here source of energy is light, so it comes from the sunlight. So when you are taking from the sunlight is the example of the remote sensing. Next one is the transmission, repetition and processing. So the energy has been recorded in the sensor, in the transmitted the electromagnetic from the station while receiving a process is done. Here is the data proceed into the image. Next one is the data analysis and interruption. So data analysis and interruption, the data which has been processed into an image is analyzed visual or digitally or electrically in order to obtain the information about the target. So here is the data has been recorded and the data analysis has been taken. So once you see, I will explain again you last video also I will explain. So this video is roughly explained for you. So first here sun is there, sun is the source of energy, sun is the source of energy. So next one is the atmosphere, atmosphere and radiation. So here it is called the radiation at atmosphere. So here is your body or your here is your object. So in this area, what is the transmission has been taken, what is the part had been interacted, here is your target. So what is your being target, so after that you are reaching the target, how it is been data has been analyzed, data has been analyzed or data has been interacted. So here data has been any analysis or data has been any interacted. So after that you people will directly give the data analysis. So in data analysis in remote sensing process, the information about the target obtained from the images are applied by solving the problems relating the new formation and for the better understanding the remote sensing system. So I will give you one example. So if one flooded area has been came, so you take the photos with the help of the aerial survey. So here aerial survey you are taking means it is the active example. So sun is the main source. Your target is where the area has been affected. So that is you may think object or area you have been targeted. So after that you will be analyzing. Before analysis your taken pictures has been sent to the laboratory or your be analysis there itself by the with the help of the computers. So computer will give the quick analysis, where has been a heavy loss, where has been heavy flood, where is the damage part. So now you can understand with the help of the pictures. So here with the help of the pictures, the data analysis has been again data application has been sended. So in remote sensing process, the information about the target obtained from the images are applied from the solving problems. So with the help of the image, what you have done the work, with the help of the images you are going to solve the problems or rectify the problems or new information, any information regarding that area you are going to learn understanding of remote sensing system for better understanding of remote sense. So again I am saying that, so here sun is the main source of energy, radiation at atmosphere. What is the interaction hitting the before hitting the body has been taken. So here only 5 to 6 steps are there, the process of the details involved in the remote sensing. uh, Here unit 1 for you to here is covers only the basic components of remote sensing: electromagnetic radiation, electromagnetic spectrum we are discussed. So active sensing system also we are discussed, passive system also we are discussed, advantages and disadvantages also we are discussed here. So next one is topic is about let me discuss about the ranges wavelengths in the various electromagnetic spectrum. So regions of electromagnetic spectrum wavelength. So for example, gamma rays are there, it is less than 0.03 micrometer, x-rays 0.03 to 0.3, uv rays 0.3 to 0.4, visible rays from visible rays from 0.4 to 0.7. Next IR rays 0.7 to so the radar 0.1 to 0.3 radio waves.